What's good, gamers? Mitch Gaming here, and we're finally back for the Kenya Pubg Mobile League Games WoW Championships. And tonight is the last day of these games. We are finally in the grand finale, and we have just three teams playing tonight. That is 10-11 Gaming from Nigeria. We have a Superpower team from Somalia, and then we have NM as well from Somalia. So tonight we're going to expect a lot of fight. These three teams have gone through every single stage. We started with the first round of the knockout stage, second round of the knockout stage. We started with 32 teams, and these teams went through knockout stages. Then again we came back and we had the wildcard games where we let the teams that did not qualify from the knockout stage to try their luck again, and then the teams that had not registered on time, they missed the mark by a few minutes, were able to join us again in the wildcard games. And now we are finally here. Superpower team is actually a wildcard team. They joined as a wildcard team from Somalia, and now they're here in the grand final. So we can say this, the wildcard was basically theirs. Well, it needed to be there for them to, participate. But other than that, how you guys doing? Welcome to the live stream. Just make sure you share the live stream link, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and like the live stream as we enjoy the WoW Championship games. It has not been easy from the beginning. I'm telling you, some teams, others, when it came to the group stage, some did forfeit after facing some teams that were actually hard to beat, and they decided they want to forfeit. And then we had some teams that did not show up, probably a mistake from the captain's side. But other than that, it has been nothing but heavy stages. I've had teams that I know are really good at the game saying that they are not good at WoW, and it was very challenging for them to play it, and a good challenge actually. And I'm hoping now that they have tried the Kenya Pubg Mobile League WoW Championship games, now they understand how hard WoW is. Someone actually told me that the reason Somalia is dominating when it comes to these games is because these guys play a lot of WoW games. I don't know if that's true or not, but we are here for that. And let's get it. It is the first game of the night where we have the Superpower team versus 10-11. Just like yesterday, they will play a total of 6 games, and the team with the most wins is the team that will be crowned champions for the WoW Championship games in the Kenya Pubg Mobile League game. So basically right now the teams are playing with a lot of caution, to be honest, because they have to be keen. They have to make sure they don't lose at all. So yeah, let's see. So from the Superpower team, we have Abdul, we have Zaki, Professor, and we also have Strike Era. And then from 10-11, we have Funny, we have Obe, we have Zeriche, and we have Crusader. Now, this being the finals, when the 10-11 team, even SPT, when they were playing knockout stages, even yesterday when they were playing the semis, they were quite confident. They were ready to push these teams. They were ready to risk it. But now you can see what is happening is that 10-11 is actually taking their time. They have already lost one of their players there. Che has been taken back to lobby. But now we have Fanny trying to get closer to the SPT players, probably just taking his time, snaking it out so that he's not spotted, of course. But it might work out for him depending on how he plays this. Depending on whether the SPT team is on the lookout or not. Crusader there has been spotted. Nades are coming in from every single corner. This is very interesting. I hope they are recording their games, because every single game is supposed to be shared, because this is the finals. We have to be very, very keen. Already 10-11 has 2 players back to lobby. SPT again losing a player. 2 actually, so both teams have lost 2 players, and you can see how keen they are on these fights. They're not even exposing themselves at any cost. Everyone wants to take their sweet time. Crusader and his teammate Fanny, we can see Fanny cooking up a nade. Is it gonna be a Kobe? But he's also getting his teammate Crusader has been knocked. Beautiful. It is Fanny again, because Fanny, when you were watching the semi-finals, he was doing the same things. He basically was trying his best to do what he can for his team. But, well, we are going to see how this turns out for Fanny, because now SPT Zaki, one guy remains from SPT, and then we have Fanny remaining from 10-11. So it is going to be quite interesting just to see between Fanny and Zaki who is good when it comes to the 1v1, when it comes to the WoW games. And Fanny is a very confident player. Of course, even before I said anything, he takes out the player from SPT, and that is Zaki, taking him back to lobby. I told you Fanny is a very interesting player. He has shown exceptional skills from the word go. When he started playing, initially he was not here, but then it seems like he came back. When the game started, he was not participating, but he joined in later, and you can see how he's doing for his team. Is getting the points there. So far 10-11 has 1 win. If 10-11 gets 3 round wins, then they have 1 point in their bag. They just have to have 4, I believe 4 points in their bag. So let's see. It is just 3 teams playing tonight. It's probably going to be a very short live, but we are here for that. Fanny gets spotted. What? Crusader does get knocked. Fanny as well gets knocked. It seems like now they're not really organized when it comes to that push. They have just 1 person remaining, that is Zeriche. Remember, the $155 will be going directly to the winning team. And we have a draw. We have 1 win for SPT, 1 win for 10-11. Like I was saying, the team that wins the WoW Championship games, that team goes home with a total of $155 in their bag. So basically, it is not a matter of sharing. No one is sharing. Everyone is just going to be enjoying their time here. I hope there's nothing in the background. It's just okay. All right, sorry about that. I just got a call and I had to pick it up. But yeah, seems like now, well, I don't know what is happening, you know. SPT is now really pushing it, and they are definitely going towards 10-11. Remember, it is all cards on the table. The whole price for $155 goes to your bag if you win the WoW Championship games. So I don't know, between SPT, between 10-11, between NM, I don't know which team is going to be taking the win, but let's just give them time and see, excuse me, which team is going to impress us. Let's go. First knock, Obey has been knocked from the beginning. I don't think he's in the game. I don't think he is. But let's see Fanny's POV. He's already damaged. The players from SPT are really playing aggressively right now. We can see them getting closer to the players from 10-11. Fanny, of course, just trying to cook up a strategy here to see how they're going to take out the players from SPT. Remember, this is the last straw for the WoW Championship games. The team that wins this takes it all. It is winner takes it all. Nice nade from Fanny. Does get good damage on Abdu. This might be his chance to expose himself and maybe get closer, try and see if he can get some kills from the team here. But let's just watch this team's a POV from up here, because 10-11 is holding the lower side and SPT is holding the higher side. So I'm guessing things are about to get a little bit different. But let's go. SPT 10-11. I do not see anyone pushing each other. Already SPT has 2 wins, 10-11 has 1 win. So basically, it is survival for the fittest. Okay, so far 10-11 is actually not having a good time here, but beautiful spray from Crusader. But unfortunately, that was the fourth game. That means the team that takes on the first round win is super powered team. I don't think but we cannot predict right now. Remember that the team that wins are the most gets the most wins tonight. That is the team that is going to be crowned the winning team for the Kenya PUBG Mobile League WoW Championship Games. SPT Zaki and his teammates are having a really good time right now. They know they have already gotten one win in their bag. Now Obe has been knocked a couple of times. He has not survived a lot of fights. I don't know why. But we have Zaki right in front of him. A Molly flies in. Of course, he's going to go for that S12K. Beautiful fast knock. He almost got Abdul, but that did not go as planned. And unfortunately, even if they win this last game, nothing changes for 10-11 when it comes to this fight against SPT. But yeah, what it is part of the competition. And just like that, game one is officially done. We have the winners of the first game being a super powered team. And as the game progresses, of course, we are going to be seeing, is it going to be SPT, is it going to be 10-11, or is it going to be NM? Of course, we have to watch the live till the end to know this. And the team that is coming up next is none other than 10-11 versus the players from NM. See you guys in a few. Okay, we are officially back. This is game 2. First game we saw 10-11 versus Superpower team, and we had SPT taking on the win there. And now 10-11 has another chance here. They are playing against, excuse me. So they'll be playing against the players from NM. Now, looking at what happened in the previous game there, 10-11 lost against Superpower team. Now they have to find a way of catching up with all these points that they may have lost. Just losing one game is 1 point down. So they have to find a way of catching up to that. And for NM, this is their first game of the night. So basically, they as well have to gather some points for their team. So this win should be as important to them as it will be to 10-11. So probably both teams right now will be putting on their best foot forward. They're looking at the players from 10-11. They have already one player down, that is Crusader. Fanny and his teammates are really trying to catch up there. Of course, if your teammates start getting knocked, you start to get panicky. You start wondering how you're going to go through this and get your kills at the same time, win a fight. And we have there 10-11 Durex as well is down. The players from NM are really going in hard. 10-11 Fanny is down as well. They're getting distracted. The vehicle is a diversion and they're definitely buying it. Big Boy now from NM is just watching from afar in case someone is coming, maybe by surprise. But let's see if Zeriche will be the one redeeming his teammates here. Already 3 of them are down. He's the only one remaining. A lot of damage coming to his end there from Hate. The damage is too much. Yo, Zeriche actually does get a knock there, and now he's healing up, but maybe Big Baby is cooking up a nade. But we have a Kobe. 10-11 Zeriche is healed up, changes his location. Beautiful strategy, but will it be enough? He's cooking up another nade. Zeriche has a chance to redeem his team here. If he gets a Kobe, that might be good redemption, but that does not happen. Big Baby does take him back to lobby. GG's. Unfortunate. So I'm trying to understand what is happening to 10-11 right now. We know how good they are at the game. We have seen the match they can do, but is it going to be enough? Is it going to be them losing against NM? They just lost against the players from SVT. Now NM is right here. They're taking them down. 1 win from NM side. 10-11 might be feeling the pressure right now. Zeriche gets knocked. Let's look at Durex and his teammate Fanny. I'm moving around, probably scouting another place to see if there's anywhere they can go. Oh damn, 10-11 Crusader is down. NM gets pushed. Bro, what is not happening here? NM, yo. So 10-11 basically is getting wiped out easily by the players from NM. I don't know how this is happening. I don't know how this is possible. But remember, these 3 teams are the top teams from the 32 teams that participated from the word go. Looking at the players here, NM, they are the winners from their group yesterday, the last group that played, that was group 3. Superpower team, they are the winners from their group that played in group 2 in the semi-finals. And then the same thing to the players from 10-11. They are the ones who won from their bracket in group 1. So basically the teams that are playing right now are the best from their groups, from the beginning of the games, from the first knockout to the last knockouts in the semi-finals. So they should probably be the same level skill-wise. And yes, it is exactly that, because you can see the pressure is on both sides. 10-11 is pressured, NM is pressured as well. So yes, the pressure is definitely on both sides. Let's see. NM. Oh, did 10-11 just catch up? Yeah, 10-11 did catch up. 10-11 definitely did catch up. So let's see, is that going to be the case for the next game? Now they're in the fourth round. Sorry, they have already played 3 rounds. We have the players from NM winning the first 2 rounds, and then we have 10-11 now coming and winning the third round. So if they win the fourth round, then they probably will be almost catching up, but we cannot predict anything. But we are hoping that it goes well for both teams, that is NM as well as 10-11. We are hoping that both teams do have an easy time in the games. It is not easy, but they are both trying their best here to get the points to be crowned the WoW Championships in the Kenya Pubg Mobile League games. I know there's some confusion why these games had teams, from other countries, but it's basically because it was supposed to say we were supposed to write in the East Africa countries are allowed, but we did not. So yeah. Well, you can blame me, man. Creating the posters, streaming at the same time, following on the team, sometimes it gets confusing. But 10-11, NM Big Baby gets closer. Aye! Yo! That game went out faster than we could even say anything about what was happening here. So that means the team that has won this game now is NM. 10-11 is down 2 points. NM has 1 point, and SPT has 1 point as well. But for 10-11, they are down 2 points already because they have already played 2 games. But then again, they have 2 more games to play. That might not change depending on how the other teams play. If they get ties, if they tie, then that will be even better because they'll probably get a chance on a playoffs or something that might help them catch up in terms of points. But I cannot promise anything, but let's wait and see. Probably it's going to get better for them as the day goes by. But 10-11 Crusader gets knocked and casted. So 10-11 players have basically given up. They have even they're not really playing. So yeah, I guess it's GG's to NM. They have basically given up, and that is quite unfortunate, to be honest. So it is what it is. And that is it for game number 2. 10-11 versus NM, and for this game we have NM taking on the win. 10-11 loses that game. It is getting interesting by the minute, of course. We are not sure right now because when we were playing the semi-finals, 10-11 qualified even before the fourth game. So there was no need for a fourth game because of the gap they had put in between teams. But they did catch up. That's the interesting thing. They did catch up, and it happens. So, well, it is what it is. It definitely is what it is. Of course, we're going to post all the results after all this is gone. We're going to post the semi-finals results. We're going to post the finals results, and we're also going to post the wild card and the group stages results as well, so that everyone can see how the knockouts went, how the teams were eliminated, and stuff like that. So we have only 4 games remaining, by the way. Tonight we don't have very many games. We just have finals for the 3 teams, and each team is playing a total of 4 games before we can determine the winner. And now we are in the superpower team brackets. SPT, and they are now going to play against 10-11 and NM. So it's going to be Superpower versus 10-11, and then Superpower versus NM. That is the lineup for the next 2 games, and then the last 2 games will be NM versus 10-11, and then NM versus Superpower team. That's basically how it is going to be tonight. So let's wait and see. Let's wait. voila. So we are back. We are now in game number 3. That is going to be SPT versus 1011. They are going to be playing, and then next we have SPT versus 10. Not SPT. This is SPT versus NM, and then SPT versus 1011. We'll have SPT versus 1011 right after this game. Excuse me. So let's see. So far, these two teams have 1 point in their bag. They have one win, and SPT has 1 win, and then NM as well has 1 win. So we're just going to wait and see between NM and SPT who's the boss, because these two teams have already won against 1011. So now they want to go head to head against each other. This is not even the first time. They have a second head to head coming in next as soon as NM plays against SPT. So basically, I know some of you don't understand what I'm saying, but that table will be posted later on in the Instagram page for Kenya Pubg Mobile League. So make sure you have followed Pubg Mobile Kenya on Instagram so that you can be updated when we post anything in terms of results and everything that follows after that. So SPT so far has 2 players down. NM is getting closer. Zaki is almost getting tested. Nice knock there from the teammate from SPT. That is Abdu Ed. He immediately takes him back to lobby. Dope coming closer as well. He's going to Abdu. So both of them now are playing shotgun fight here. Every one of them is just trying to guess the shots here. And Hate has really been damaged. One of their players as well is down. And just like that, SPT has lost the first draw fight. Well, that's all I can say. Yo, I cannot say anything else past that. But yeah, let's get it. So looking at what is happening here is that the players from NM already have won 1-5. SPT has not won yet. So depending on how this game plays out, let's say SPT decides to get a winner chicken dinner. Why am I used to saying winner chicken dinner? If they win this second game, they'll be tied at 1-1. If they win another one, then it goes back to back, and then NM wins and all that. It's going to be quite a tricky situation, but we're going to see between SPT and NM which team is going to get the win. So let's just give it time and let's see. My cat is here watching the live. That's interesting. You can hear it, right? SPT Zaki knocked and tasted. NM is really going aggressively towards the players from SPT. You can see Hate getting closer. The nade there has been cooked by Professor. He has to be careful as well, because the player there from NM can flank him, go behind him. He might not see him, and that might cause some surprise knocks there from the players from NM. But let's just see their rotation here. Let's see what they're up to, because the players from SPT as well have split. So NM needs to be careful the same way SPT needs to be careful as well. Nades are getting cooked. NM Libby. Beautiful nade. So that's basically what is happening right now. NM is playing patiently, but as soon as they get a knock, they push. SPT, the same strategy. As soon as they get a knock, they immediately push the players from SPT. Let's see. Strike error, just trying to heal up. He has been damaged as well. Let's go. Nice nade. NM players are down. We have FWY, F3, is it few? He's down. Libby as well, right in front of him. Professor gets to go on a push there next to NM player Libby. He does not let him down. He takes him out immediately, and that leaves just one player. Strike error getting pushed by Big Baby here is just going directly. Beautiful knock from Error. Do we have a thirst though? Because I noticed when people, even before I said when people get a knock, they thirst. Last player from SPT is spotted by NM, and they are taken back to lobby. Just a second. I need to confirm. I think 10-11 does not have enough players to play tonight. That may lead to them forfeiting the game. I don't know if that's going to be a really good thing for them here, but let's see. I'm sure they were really hoping to win these games because the captain there was really following up from the beginning till the end. He asked about the timing, the number of games. He was back to back with the question. So that's a really good thing coming from them. And look how things are going. That means NM and SPT will be playing playoffs. They'll have to play a best of 3 game. Let's go. NM players, 2 are down, 1 remains. That is Dope Hate. And for SPT as well, they have 1 player standing. That is Professor. Let's look at Hate's POV. Why can't I tap on Hate? Let's look at his POV there. We can see Professor trying to get closer. And Dope Hate also going for that push towards Professor. And SPT loses that round again. So I'm trying to see how is this going to work out. Let's just wait and see. It's going to be very, very interesting. Okay, I think 10-11 are forfeited. Sorry, I was trying to follow up on this. Yes, they are not going to play, but let's see what is going to happen here. SPT NM, one of the 2 teams, is going to take home the $155. Let's see. Strike error there, getting spotted by the Hate. Of course, he's going for that push and he's ready to use the shotgun. Beautiful knock there from Strike error, and it takes him back to lobby. GG's. Interesting. Let's see how this is going to work out. To be honest, I don't know between SPT and NM which team leads, but they have been on each other's necks from the beginning. Yes, good luck to SPT. So far, the players from NM are leading. They have taken 3 wins there, so basically it's going to be quite tricky to know what is going to happen here. But Strike error gets knocked and thasted. SPT, Professor, Zaki, and Abdul now are just moving around. We have a second knock. The plate is down. Oh, beautiful. Hey, nice spray from Abdul. So last player remains from NM, but that does not change anything. NM has already won this game, so it's going to be interesting. Yo, NM Libby, what are those? So NM Libby is the only one standing from his team now, and he has to find a way of surviving between the 2 players from SPT. That is Zaki and SPT. Professor takes him back to lobby. So let me just confirm something, because 10-11 has forfeited the game. That means SPT and NM will be playing a best of 3. So I don't know if the best of 3 starts with this one or it starts with the next one, but let me just confirm. Give me a minute. Okay, so we are back. This is the second round for the games between SPT and NM. Remember, they are playing a best of 3. They have already played the first one. They have 2 more to go. The team with the most wins take the win. Excuse me. So far, they all started with the win of 1-1. SPT won against 10-11, that was 1. And then NM won against 10-11 again, that was also 1. So each of them had 1-1. SPT and NM played the first round, the previous game that we've just watched. And we had NM winning that game. So they have 2 points with SPT having 1. So now, after this game, they'll play 1 more game. And then the team with the most win will be crowned the winner for the World Championship Games in the Kenya Pubg Mobile League games. But yeah, let's see. It's been a really interesting time, and we want to see which team will be taking the prize pool home. SPT Zaki, we can see a flank there happening. SPT Abdu, Professor and Era just waiting right above there, but Zaki decided to do a flank here just to have a better view. And after that knock, of course, it's going to be an immediate thrust. And the players from NM have already lost 2 players. 2 of them remain. That is Libby and Big Baby. I don't know how this is going to work out for them. The zone is about to shift, and the zone in the war rooms are very, very, very damaging. So you can imagine the amount of damage they will get once they try to move from this point. Even for the players from SPT, they need to move on time, otherwise it might affect them as well. But something I noticed about this map, because I've seen people play it a lot, once the game begins, the first thing you should do is, before even your opponents realize where you are, you have to move. Luckily for them, beautiful drive there. Libby goes directly. SPT Professor is down. Beautiful knock. Of course, they're going to make sure they confirm that. Libby and his teammates are really, really putting an effort there. Abdu gets damaged. Zaki is right in front of them. Beautiful spray. Big Baby gets knocked by that Kobe. Yo, Zaki is really cooking up those nades. A beautiful spray on Error as well. But then again, that round has been won by SPT. Yo. I am only wondering what the players from NM and SPT are thinking right now. You know, if money is on the line, you don't want any jokes, you don't want your teammates to do any funny business around you. You just need them to play the game and focus on winning the prize money, and that is exactly what is happening here. Every single team right now is really putting in the effort. They're really trying to engage as much as possible and maybe not lose teammates along the way, and it is working out for some time. But then again, when you get your first knock, that team that has knocked you, believe it or not, they are going to take you back to lobby very fast. Beautiful spray. Their stack air is down, and of course that's going to be an immediate task. One player is already down from SPT, so it's going to be interesting. Let's go. So now SPT, they have one player down. NM is full team, still a full team, and the players from NM of course are going to try and get closer to SPT there. Beautiful damage on Zaki. We have another second knock. SPT Zaki is down. Libby trying to pick up a nade. SPT Professor decides well, it is what it is, and well, we have nothing to lose other than try our best and maybe get the prize pool, because it is only one team that is taking it all home. Let's go. Professor is definitely trying to cook up there. He's damaged. What? NM is really aggressive, or am I the only one noticing this right now? So NM gets that second win there. So they both have one win on each side. Let's look at their players there from NM. Let's look at SPT's POV. I'm still trying to understand between SPT and NM which team is good. You know, SPT, they came from the wild card. NM also came, I think, from the wild card. And they have made it to the finals, so that's actually very interesting to see. But it is what it is. Excuse me. Nice nade from Abdul. We have a knock there. Oh, he's exposed. He's getting damaged. Abdul is very low. I believe him and Professor don't want remaining from their team. They're very low. And the players from NM are really getting closer to them. I don't know why Big Baby is lagging, or is it me who's lagging, but he takes out SPT, taking him back to lobby. So GG's. Let's fill up on something. Captains, where are they? SPT are going closer. Of course, they have already lost 2 games to NM. That is 2 rounds. Sorry about that. And every time I come back to say anything, the game has ended. So NM again wins another match. So that means that last game again will determine. But already they have won. They have, each of them have won 1. But SPT has 1. NM has 2. So them winning this becomes a 3, and then they'll win the next one if they do, and then that will be the last straw in determining the winner for the Kenya PUBG Mobile League Games Wow Championships. Beautiful spray there from Professor. Hey, Libby is really serious now. Let's see how this goes on Professor Joe. GG's. They're tearing up the players from SPT one by one. That's crazy. crazy. This is interesting, to be honest. Nice one. So I don't know about SPT right now. I don't know how they're going to catch up with this, but already NM will have 2 wins and SPT will have just 1 win. So if they play the next game, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 1. Yeah, they have to play the third game. GG's. So that is it for the second game. They have one more round to go in the playoffs, and then we'll determine the winners of the Kenya Pubg Mobile League WoW Championship games. I wonder where the other team is. Okay, okay. All right, so this is basically the last game between NM and SPT, depending on how they perform. If NM wins another game, then they automatically crown the winners of the Kenya PUBG Mobile League, excuse me, World Championships. But then if they do not win and SPT wins, they'll be at a tie, and that means that they'll have to play another game. So it will be very, very hard, but beautiful flank there from Dope Hate, getting the player there from SPT, and probably trying to get a thrust happening. But the players from SPT are really, really getting rotated and flanked in many ways by the players from NM. They're really dominating their games. They're not letting them breathe for a second. They're basically just making sure they put in the pressure, making sure the players from SPT do not have a chance of taking them out, and they're basically aggressive players, and SVT is trying to be passive. So let's see. My love down. If you ask them where, why would you push like that? Hey yo, I even thought that would have been them losing that game, but then the players from NM are still dominating. That's crazy. Yo, that's like, yeah, it's happening like too fast. But it is what it is. The first round there has been won by the players from NM. SPT is still trying to catch up here. I don't know if they will, but let's see what their game will be. For now, M is rushing down. The players from SPT are really not having an easy time. NM players are really dominating back to back. Yo, the shotguns, man. It's the shotguns. The shotguns, yo. They're not letting people breathe. They're just basically dominating the whole place. Literally the whole place with the shotguns. So far NM has 2 wins. If they win another round, then they have automatically been crowned the winners of the Kenya PUBG Mobile League World Championship games. So short live stream, but it is going to be very interesting to see. Very interesting. There's some NM still playing again aggressively. They are not playing passive at any point. They do not want to take their sweet time, and they take a They have taken out the players from SPT just like that. Even before the game continues, I think we can now say it and just believe it. Congratulations to the players from NM. They are officially the winners for the Kenya PUBG Mobile League World Championship games. From the beginning till the end, they actually joined from the wildcard games, and they have made it to the finals and taken up the winner's title for the World Championship games. Of course, you're going to have to post them here in that here, but congratulations to you guys. But of course, before we crown even more, before we say yes, the other ones will be doing a little bit of anti-cheat here and there, just to legitimize the games, to make sure they won fair and square. But other than that, just from the live results, just from the games they have played, the winners for the Kenya PUBG Mobile League World Championship games are none other than the players from NM, Nightmare. I was actually told it's Nightmare. So there's Nightmare Esports and there's Nightmare. There are actually two of them. So yeah, let's go. GG's. Just give me a second. I respond to one of the players. Okay, so we officially done with the Kenya PUBG Mobile League World Championship games. It has been an honor hosting you guys. I have enjoyed the games from the beginning till the end. I've been here with the viewers that have been joining us, and that marks the end of these games. They were to be in December, but we had to procrastinate them, or rather, not procrastinate, sorry, postpone them because of the Christmas festivities. But we have finally finished the games. There we have the winners as NM. They will be taking home the whole prize pool, and that is $155. So I hope you guys had a good time. I have been your host, Mitch Gaming, and I'll be calling it the end of the live. Remember, if you want to be a part of the games hosted by the Kenya PUBG Mobile League games, make sure to follow or join the Discord channel. The link to the Discord channel is in the description box. Just go ahead and tap it and join us. We'll be hosting a little bit more events. Most of them will be Kenya only, but when we host the other countries as well, you are all welcome to join us. But as of now, you guys have yourselves a lovely night. It has been an honor, and again, congratulations to you, NM, for the win. We hope to see you guys next time. Bye bye.